Hey everybody, it's Gina B. Welcome back to my channel. So, look at all these TN journals. Yep. So last year, around this time, I followed along a tutorial or a video series of Gayle Agostinelli. I think the title of it's 9 videos. Making journals in multiples. I think that's the name. I'll post a link below to that series of hers. But last year around this time I made 9 journals, and she also made 9 journals, and I watched step by step how she did it, and then I proceeded to make 9 of my own. Mine are obviously a little different than hers, but we all have our own style, but I really, really enjoyed it. However, last year, the beginning of last year, my daughter came home to live, and for about 7.5 months, and then on Christmas Eve, she gave birth to 2 of the most beautiful, perfect twins I've ever seen in my life. So my life at that time was an absolute crazy whirlwind, just a unbelievable amount of emotions. However, this year is a little different. The twins are going to be a year old soon, and she lives on her own, back out on her own with the babies, and because things were so crazy, I created these beautiful journals, and then they got put into a box. And I was going to, I can't remember whether I listed them or not. I don't think I did. But anyways, I just found these in a box and remembered I totally spaced it out. Story of my life. I spaced it out, and so things are not so crazy in my life this year. However, 3 of the journals, I must have posted some of them, maybe not all of them, excuse me, or listed them, because 3 of them I've sold, but there's 6 left. Okay, there are, I think, 4 that are really like vintage Christmas themed, and then there's 1 that's more just like a feel-good kind of comfort. But even the ones that aren't like strictly Christmas themed, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go through them as quickly as I can, because I already have more in-depth flip through videos of these journals on my YouTube channel. I would, feel free to go and look at those videos. Like I said, 3 out of the 9 are already sold and gone. But these are the ones I have, and I have listed them. They are for sale. I'll put a link below so you can go check them out and purchase one or any of them if you so choose. I'm going to quickly go through these pages, okay? So we're just going to start. I'm going to set these off to the side, and I'm going to just quickly go through them, okay? This one is obviously strictly like Christmas. Snow Kisses, snowman on the front. Again, mine are a little different than Gayle's, but dog food. Can you believe it? I have dog food. I have a Chihuahua. How the dog food gets on my craft table, I don't know. Ridiculous. Okay, so Snow Kisses. Okay, here we go. There are, they measure, all of them. I've measured them all. They're 9¼ inches tall by 4.5 inches wide. They all have a vintage style silver charm attached to them with a fabric tab. All the charms are different with each, but they all have a little fabric charm, fabric tab with a little charm attached to them. Okay, there are my handmade, at least one of my handmade marbled papers inside the journals, and they also have They also have one original page from, I mean, I have a stack of what they call St. Nicholas magazine journals, and some of them are dated 1902, some of them are dated 1899, but I have a small stack of them, and I took an original page out of these journals and I sewed them in with the signatures in these journals. So you're going to have an original page from those journals, from those vintage journal magazines. So here we go. Okay, so we're going to start here. How come I can't? Okay, so I think, I don't know if this is the only one, but a couple of them I think have some vintage cotton lace on the edge of a few of the pages. I did a collage on the inside of the covers and the back inside as well, with different like old vintage pieces of book page, scraps from my gel plate prints, my scraps from marbled paper, and so on. All of the pages, well, not all of the pages, but a good portion of them have all been coffee and or tea stained. Some decorative paper. This paper, I think I used it from most all of them. Last year at Hobby Lobby, I got from Paper Studio, I got a big huge pad of Christmas themed scrapbook paper, and that's used in all of them. So a little stamp up here with stockings. I don't know if all of them have them, but I think most of them have altered and decorated guest check, and Hello Winter with a little tag on the bottom that says Happy Holidays. Old ephemera here, the popular game of Tiddlywinks, new edition, 1897. I love that. There is another pocket over here. I think there's a pocket here. Yeah, there's a pocket there. I just can't. I have no fingernails. Oh my gosh. With a little gingerbread man. There is a shimmer misted doily in most of the journals. This is one of my hand marbled papers. Little corner tuck here. Some coffee and Kool-Aid stained ledger. I think there's like one of these paper edge punched pages on cardstock, and then this effect that you see is distress oxide mixed with misted water. I love that. And there's a really pretty ribbon side pocket here. In the center of all the signatures, most of them have, I made these little, like they look like tea bags. This one's stamped with a pine cone, and this one's stamped with some holly. Again, on this page, you'll see the fabric tab. And this charm is some really cute little mittens. And let me see. Fabric ruffle here says Christmas blessings. And then there's a flip out envelope with a beautiful little vintage angel. Okay, why isn't this focusing? Let me see here. Let me see if I can fix this real quick like. Let me see if this works better. Or not. Let me see. Okay, well, I'm going to try it one more time. Can you see the angel? I think I got that from Graphics Fairy, and then I decoupaged the napkin with these cute little snowmen looking at the North Star. on this tag. And then over here is a belly band with a journaling card. And then a side, oh no, this is not a side pocket. No, this is just some burlap stamped with some holly and berries. Let It Snow pocket right here. Okay, a little corner flip up tuck spot with another tag here. And then this has got a little stamp down here with some, looks like little Christmas gifts. Okay, let me see. Have a heart that never hardens, and a temper that never tires, and a touch that never hurts. That is one of my favorite quotes, and this is a stamp that I got. One of my favorite quotes from Charles Dickens. I absolutely love him. I usually do a junk journal every year as a tribute to him and the story A Christmas Carol, because it is hands down my favorite thing to do every year at Christmas time is to watch the movie. But I like the version with Albert Finney. I think it was 1971, and I think that movie version is called Scrooge. But it's my absolute favorite, and I watch it every single year. Other than decorating my Christmas tree, that's it. I mean, I have to watch that movie every year at Christmas time. I absolutely love it, and I think Charles Dickens is phenomenal, and yeah, he's one of my favorites. So this is a more masculine style. I mean, you can buy it for yourself if you want to, because some people don't like that frilly frou-frou kind of thing. But to me personally, it's more like a masculine type journal. Okay, so then there's the inside cover, again with the collage of the different scrap papers. Merry Christmas tag. I'm wondering if I turn this other light on, maybe we can see it better. Let's see if that works for a little bit. Okay, so, and then Happy Holidays with a snowman, and then a little piece of ephemera here with a buck and some pine cones, and then it's backed with some cheesecloth. I really liked this paper pack because of that plaid, that red and black plaid. I love that. Reminds me of my grandpa. And then some ledger, some more of that paper studio Christmas paper. A little baby duck stamped up here on the top. This is a corner tuck up here, and this is a card from Tim Holtz vintage Christmas line. It's of two gentlemen holding what I think is probably going to be their Christmas tree. Doily graph paper. Here's altered guest check. And then marbled paper, my marbled paper. Another tuck spot here. Some ephemera. It says Almanac for the Year of Christ, 1733. I think that's an old book. I think I got that from. And I just turned it into a little pocket. There's one of the pages of the St. Nicholas Magazine Journal, and I to give more support. These pages are very, very fragile, so I put in the center some washi tape to support it better, because it's pretty thin. And then there's another side of it with a ship and some advertisements for Kuppenheimer guaranteed clothes for men. And then there's the other side of that page. Okay, another fabric ruffle on the side. belly band. Belly band with a vintage Christmas scene at a house with icicles and snow, and I'm pretty sure I got that from Graphics Fairy. And then the other side of that, and the fabric tab on this one. Oh, here's the little corner tuck with the little baby fox stamped up here, and some more ephemera here. Received of the holder, $3. Literary journal, and then with a little snowman stamped down in the corner. The fabric tab and the journal of the charm is on this one a little tiny silver hobby horse. Okay, and I think, and then at the end here is, I think I followed a tutorial. I think it was Tracy Fox, but I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. I think it was Tracy Fox, but I made this decoupaged napkin onto a tag, and then I rubbed along the edge some metallic luster. I love how that tag came out. Okay, and then I think we're at the end of that one. Yeah, okay. So we're going to put those to the side, put that to the side. Okay, next is, here we go. This one is like, it's the picture I got from Mrs. Cog, and it looks kind of like a Charles Dickens scene, you know, like the snow and the sleigh, horse and carriage kind of thing, going up to church. So that's, and then we open it up. There's a belly band here. There's nothing on it, but then this one slides up. I learned this little trick from Carol Tinson. Okay, some more vintage cotton lace. Some little carolers down here with some glittery, grungy kind of background card with like a bookmark almost, and it's stamped with pine cones and holly and snowflakes. Excuse me. Another one of those paper edge punched papers with the glimmer mist and the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide. Okay, and I think in this journal I bought this journal kit from Tsunami Rose last Christmas time, and then these are some of the images, and I made just some mini journals with some scraps of Kool-Aid dyed paper and coffee dyed paper, but I made little journals, and there's one of the images. Just adorable, two little girls on it. Okay, and then there's like a little tag here that says Happy Holidays. There's also a tuck here in the front. Some more of my marbled paper. Really cute little snowman, wired ribbon with some glitter along the edges. Then a triple pocket. There's a tuck here, there's a tuck there, and then there's a tuck up here. It says Christmas Blessings, and just this adorable little vintage girl, little angel with wings. Another one of those St. Nicholas magazine journal pages. Okay, and then in the center of this signature is two little circle punches of red snowflakes. Another pocket here with another one of those little journals I made, those little mini journals with some of the images from Tsunami Rose. Just scraps. Another spot for writing or journaling. The fabric tab here is, I actually found a blue piece of fabric with a dove on it, and I really liked that. So, and the charm for this journal is vintage like bells, Christmas bells with a bow at the top. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see if I can bring this up. Okay, and we're gonna flip on over again. Another corner tuck here, corner flip up tuck. And I got these napkins last year and I absolutely love them. And old vintage Christmas, Santa Claus and the kids and a train, and I just loved it. And I did the same thing. I decoupaged the napkin on and rubbed metallic luster around the edges. Then a stamped sleigh up here. All You Need Is Love with a picture. One of my favorite pictures. I put this image in several of my journals. It's a church in Ireland, and yeah, I think it was 1897. I think. But I love that picture. I don't know why, but I just do. Okay, and then ho ho ho, little slot right here for. I left several spots open and didn't put a whole lot of stuff, a lot of ephemera in some of them, because I wanted. I mean, it's Christmas time. It's the holidays. I wanted to give space for the recipients to be able to put, tuck a receipt in from a memory or whatever. But I wanted to allow space for the recipient to put their own stuff in it, because sometimes I really go overboard, and then it's like there's no space for them to put any of the things they want in that's personal or means something to them. Then a stamp appeared today in the city of David. A Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord. Luke 2, verse 11. Another belly band with another one of those little journals, the little mini journals I made with scraps, and another image from Tsunami Rose. A flip out envelope with an image from an old vintage Christmas Santa Claus image. And a little, looks like a little girl that doesn't have a whole lot, but I love that image. She's holding a holly branch with a bird. Okay, so, and then I loved this. It's like a brown satiny wired ribbon, and then it's got this beautiful blue, baby blue glitter scroll work on it. And then another tag here. Okay. Here we go. And there's that one. Okay. Next. Oh, and they all have sari silk or seam binding ribbon for closures. Just want to point that out. Okay, so this one is more like a prayer journal. Excuse me. I will praise God's name in song and glorify him with thanksgiving. Psalm 69, verse 30. And then I think I got this image from Mrs. Cobb. Not sure. Not sure, but I think I did. Okay, so this one's like more like a prayer. And then stamped cross, and then a little tuck spot here says you're inscribed on the palm of his hand, Isaiah 49:16. And then some more of that wire ribbon with gold holly scroll kind of print on it. And then there's a journaling card here. It says, I prepared a kingdom inheritance for you when I created the world, but right in here the recipient can put their name in it. Matthew 25, verse 30. Little piece over here that says notes where you can write. Triple tuck here. A triple pocket, tuck pocket here with this came from Graphics Fairy. This is the Lady of Faith. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118, verse 24. And then over here is another pocket. You can tuck something here, up here. And then, I don't think, no, I can't. Just the top. You can tuck it up, this little card up here or whatever you want. And then down below is another scripture. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Matthew 6 verse 26. I love that. I love that verse. And then there's a pretty little bird down here on a branch. Okay. Then there is another belly band over here with a tag. Now I did a tutorial way back on my channel on how I made these tags. So feel free to go check that out. It's there, I promise. And then an altered paper clip with a cross. I did it Teresa LaFrent style. Ledger. Some stenciling. The charm on this one is a little silver dove. And then over here, enjoy the little things. Double pocket tuck here with some Happy New Year ephemera with some little tiny cherub angels, and then a beautiful angel there. I love her. And then down here just a little tiny collaging with some cheesecloth and a little flowery lace. These mountains that you are carrying, you are only supposed to climb. Another one of those St. Nicholas magazine pages. Some journaling spot here with it says miracles at the top. Some more of my marbled paper. Tags. Little tabs covering the ends of the middle of the signature. It says every day with a cross and some hearts. And then over here it says trust in the Lord with all your heart. The other side of that St. Nicholas magazine journal paper. Another flip-up corner tuck right here with a beautiful piece here. The Angel of Prayer, again, graphics fairy, tucked in there. And let me see. And a fabric ruffle here, over here. And it says miracles are all around us. And there's the end of that one. Let me see, where am I at? Whew, I need to hurry up. Okay. Always do more than is required of you. This is like a feel-good kind of one. You know, like just a feel-good kind of journal. And you can, this is like, I think this would be probably used more as like a journal, like a diary or well, you can use it for anything, but I would probably use it as a journal, as a diary. Okay, so there's a little side pocket there, side tuck there, with a stamp. I think there's a couple of them. This one's chamomile, postage stamp. Best wishes for Christmas. See, there's a little hint of Christmas in all of them. And then there's this one with some little kittens with some holly above. You can tuck here, and then there's some more ephemera up here. And then reach for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. That's what it says. With a cute little teddy bear, and then there's a beautiful little girl with a Christmas box below her. She's holding on her little dolly she got for Christmas. Over here is like a Christmas scene with a log cabin, and there's snow-covered trees. Christmas list, child, and then child's name on one side, and then are they naughty or nice? I thought that was adorable. And some more ephemera here. Stamped teapot up here. It says memories above. Let me see. This paper right here, this came from a Tim Holtz paper pad that I bought. I can't remember the name of the paper pad, but it says, you've got all kinds of advertisements. Booth Drugstore, Mentho Cream, Tooth Wash, Hair Tonic. But I really, really like this one a lot, so I bought it. And I think I got it on clearance. And then here's the other side. Look at the shades of like burgundy and love that. Warm wishes this Christmas season on this page. Some more of my marbled paper. notes up here. Another one of those herbal postage stamps that I put on. Nothing is as comfortable as an old friend down below. St. Nicholas page. Match book, little faux matchbooks to cover the ends of the middle of the signature here. Fabric tab. This charm is some little pink flowers with some green leaves, and they look kind of like gemstones. Okay, the other half of a St. Nicholas page. A belly band with some leftover Holtz paper. Rosea, another one of those herbal stamps. Beautiful house with snow. Let me see. Can't turn the page. Chamomile up here in the corner. A flip-up corner tuck. Home washer. Druggist. Just some more ephemera. Little collage on the bottom with some cheesecloth and some threads and some cotton lace. With a little stamped teacup. Okay. The other side of that marbled paper. And there's this pocket here. I made this tag with an image that I got from Graphics Fairy. I think it's called Morning Walk. Mother and daughter. I just thought it was so pretty. So I put that right there. And some fussy paper that I got. I think I got this from a Happy Mail. I think I got it from a friend through Happy Mail. And there's the end of that one. And last but not least is the sixth one. This one is definitely Christmas. It's a snow globe with some absolutely adorable little snowmen inside, and it says, "Believe in the magic of Christmas." A tag here, and it's a quote from A Christmas Carol. "I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I'll not shut out the lessons that they teach." I absolutely love that movie, like beyond love. Okay, I love the story. I think Charles Dickens was brilliant, and I'm gonna make sure he still lives on. Over here is a vintage stamp of Santa, an old Santa. And this says "Believe" right here. A tuck here, and a tuck there, and a tuck here. Ice skates, an old vintage advertisement for Kodak camera, $6. Some really cute decorative paper, sweaters and snow globes and pine needles and socks, and then it says "Burr" with a little, it looks like a little cup of hot chocolate. You can journal here, and some ephemera here of some holly berries. A fabric ruffle here. Over here says "Home for the Holidays" with a vintage image of a tree that most likely would become a Christmas tree. Little snowmen. Little corner tuck here with a lot of glimmer mist on this side. A lot of glimmer mist on this page. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Advent and Nativity. This is an old hymnal page from 1891. It's really fragile, be careful. Marbled paper. Altered guest check. Some pine cones. Graph paper. Some more of that St. Nicholas journal paper. In the center, there's some more of these little mini tea bags that I made for the middle of the signature. On top, it says Happy Holidays. Down below, it says Bah Humbug. I mean, come on. I had to stamp that. I mean, you know, I had to. Okay, so the fabric tab here. There's a fabric tab here, and the charm is a little cute snowman, and it says Joy on the bottom. And then there's a peace sticker up here with another. I love mistletoe and holly. I love the images. I love the. I just love them. Some more marbled paper, and then here in the down here is a corner tuck using a die cut of a mason jar, and it says Happy Holidays with a cute little whimsical reindeer. And then this is the simplest of, you know, ephemera, but I got it from Graphics Fairy a long time ago, and I love it. It just says biscuits, and then there's some French writing, and I mean, there's nothing to it, but I love it. And I mean, who doesn't like homemade biscuits? I usually put this in a lot of my journals. Music paper. Then there's a stamped with shimmer misted reindeer down here, a reindeer down here, with some more Christmas ephemera. It says Let It Snow at the top. And then a corner flip up here with a snowman. And then there's this tag that I made. I embossed it with a Christmas tree, and I did a little painting, and then I rubbed around the edges some gold metallic luster. This says Memories up in the corner. And I think that's it. And then at the very end, the last page, it says Believe. Okay, so that's that. That's the end of this. So I will post a link below to where you can go purchase any of them, or one of them, if you so choose. That would be great. If you are new to my channel, please, please, please subscribe. I've got a lot of ideas going through my head lately, and I'm going to have more time available to do consistent videos, I think. Gosh, God only knows, really. He might have something else in store for me, but I think for a little while I'm going to be able to post some more videos. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, please. That would be great. And yeah, I'm gonna start working on my next video. I'm gonna do a mixed media page, I think. I'm not sure. I just got so many ideas in my head. So yeah, there's the journals. Go check them out. I'll post a link below to Gayle's channel, or the start of that series on her channel, because that's how I did it. I followed along her tutorials. And yeah, I think that'll do it. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.